Baseball on MLB Network is next. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Myers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. And stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading up
first.
for the Astros,
The pitch.
the first
Fouled
baseman,
off.
Yuli Gurriel.
Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The next 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Alex Bregman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So a man at second here with two away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. One out, base is empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Teoscar Hernandez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
Aledmus Diaz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder.
And now the first pitch. Jake Myers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing out.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Long throw to third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So the next to bat will be Martin Maldonado. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's just 1 for 6. He's set. The 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in is Reese McGuire. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Randall Grichuk goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 2. Alex.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way from Verlander. High in the air out to center field. Myers is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. No one on with one down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is sent packing for the second out of the inning. In now, Marcus Semien. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Alvarez flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
Carlos Correa.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Springer is there, 2 gone. Next to hit, Jake Myers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 2, the Jays nothing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Now back left field.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now the first pitch. Kevin Biggio started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next up is George Springer. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. McGuire at second. Grichuk on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. The 0-2 home. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next to dig in, Kyle Tucker. Lifetime numbers against Soria. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Good shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he fouls this one off. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate now is Marcus Semien. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Adam Simber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 90, Adam Simber.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jose Altuve is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's around first, heading for two. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You could see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. McGuire over to his right. And that ends the inning. One. Now at the plate, here is Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation, because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
I I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Striding in for Houston, Jake Myers.
Leading up,
try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jake Myers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, here is Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. And he misses with it, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's set and the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Cavan Biggio is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2, full count. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. George Springer the next to hit. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Still 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end. Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Third baseman, number 2.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And it's fouled away. Romano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan.
So next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Tucker is off at first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. And it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bichette. Christian Javier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. And now, Marcus Semien in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Final strike for the Blue Jays. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a 1-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Verlander gets the W on the mound. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this. We all thank